I think by reading other people's stories, you are educating yourself on how the world outside of yours is quote-unquote surviving, meaning how people turn their lives around, how they overcome the different obstacles throughout their lives, and what they do to be happy. I want to write about myself to inspire others, how to think positive and make not just yourself but the people around you happy. I am very proud of the way I have lived my life so far, how I've turned the bad days into good ones, and even your mistakes aren't your biggest regrets. I have lived in Lake Tahoe in the same house my entire life. Sometimes it gets boring, but overall I love my house. It's right across the street from a big forest where we always used to hike with our dogs and go sledding. The best part is that it's the closest part of town to Kirkwood and Sierra. I think because I've lived in the same house my whole life, it's taught me to stay content, to live with what I have and make the most of it. I live with just my parents, and overall we have a good family. My parents and I usually get along, but my mom and I used to argue a lot when I was in middle school. My dad and I never argue, but he sometimes acts like my little brother, so we'll wrestle or pick on each other or anything. Being an only child sometimes gets boring because I don't have anyone to hang out with, but it's taught me to stay independent, and if I ever get bored or anything, I'll just go do sports or hang out with my friends. When I was little, I don't really remember what games I played, but I know I loved hide and go seek and I liked playing house. I also liked playing soccer or riding my bike around the neighborhood. My family and I travel a lot. We have family all over, but we also used to do it because of my family's old network marketing company. We would go to Miami, Georgia, Chicago, or even New York. I love traveling because I get to see the different types of people and food. My grandma is one of the most kind, brave, and strongest person I've met throughout my life. She always puts others before herself, but she also is very dedicated to family and having a strong bond with me. I'm not in contact with my other grandma, so having her fills in the hole. She is very supportive and I love her so much. I hope to be anything close to her when I'm older. To conclude it all, to be young, gifted, and driven.